first time, the respondents will take a stand that the entire election will happen through a ballot paper, which the Election Commission took a specific stand that the machines are available and that we will immediately provide them. The allegation was that we have not been provided with the EVM machines.
There was no necessity for you to wait for the formal notification of election schedule being...
Where this court has taken into consideration how in India, from physical ballot papers, we have moved on to the EVMs.
Presentation of People's Act and the rules
Yes.
are amended to delete ballot paper.
You expect the authorities to do it in a couple of hours?
If the machines are waiting on the border, what the ECI is stating, the standard council is here. If the EVMs are available,
ECI does not conduct municipal elections.
No, absolutely. I'm not even saying that.
So,
the elections are sought to be conducted by ballot papers now. Now, your lordship's own judgment, where EVMs has to be the norm, that is to be followed, and accordingly the rules have been amended. The rules clearly provide.
Now election is tomorrow, there is no time left. What can be done?
No, but kindly see, when the notification was made out, immediately, the petitions have been filed. The High Court wrongly records that it has been filed on the 18th.
No bad, now election is tomorrow. These arrangements can't be...
No, if the notification is seen, the notification indicates, may I just indicate the notification, the elections are to take place, would my lords kindly see. 95, is the schedule of the election, page 95. This is 13th of May, 2026. Over the page 96, item number I, 1st of June is the last date available, by which the entire election process has to conclude, Therefore, there is still that window available,
You knew the elections were being held, you knew everything, you are going to the High Court on the last date.
No, I don't go on the last date, Kindly see my petition which has been filed,
Filed on 18th and 19th.
No, kindly see page 99 for a moment, My filing date, it is on the 15th, it has been filed, And my petition, which is at 102, is also indicating it is
15th, only 10 days before you go to the court, and you expect everything.
No, this notification comes out on the 13th, I'm sorry, The notification is the 13th.
To do with these arrangements. You knew the elections are being held. Everything was known to you.
The notification and P6, which comes out only on the 13th. Kindly see page 97. For the first time, the respondents take a stand that the entire election will happen through a ballot paper, which is at page 97. This only comes out on the 13th and the 14th, and 15th, immediately the petition has been filed. So, there has been no delay on our end. Going further, the Election Commission have filed 2 affidavits, and the Election Commission took a specific stand that the machines are available and that we will immediately provide them. The second affidavit indicated, they are waiting on the border, Whenever the state says, immediately it will be provided. Even the training facility will be provided. So where was the question, The entire blame game was...
That stage has gone.
Election Commission was served with an advance notice, they are here. The affidavit was filed, and Election Commission categorically said that all arrangements will be made from their end, The allegation was that we have not been provided with the EVM machines. Now, if the Election Commission says all that is available, and your lordship's own judgment...
There was no necessity for you to wait for the formal notification of election schedule being issued. You knew that elections are due, elections are to be held.
Yes,
It's not that first time litigation generated. You had several rounds of litigations earlier. You could always request the High Court that please tell them to make all necessary arrangements.
But unless page 99, that communication comes out, it was presumed that they would be doing it through the EVM process, It is only in the circular which comes out on page 97, For the first time on the 13th and the 14th, they come out that it will be ballot paper, And very next day, page 99, on the 15th we file it, 13, 14 and 15, Kindly see, There is no delay, not even a day's delay to file it. Now, yes, elections are scheduled for tomorrow, but the process can be completed by the 1st. There is still a window, Entire process can be carried out in the EVM manner, Your lordship's own judgment. Your lordships may kindly see the judgment also we have annexed here, the Association of Democratic Reforms, where this court has taken into consideration how in India, from physical ballot papers, we have moved on to the EVMs.
Until and unless
Yes, my lords.
Presentation of People's Act and the rules
Yes.
are amended to delete ballot paper voting, the decision of the Election Commission to do a ballot paper voting will be within the jurisdictional domain of the Election
My
Commission.
lord, it can be a jurisdictional domain,
Yes.
but my
We
lords,
are-
that decision has to be guided by some reasons, my lords.
We are not going to second guess that.
Yes, my lords. Unless, my lords, some exigencies are shown by the state, my lords.
That we are also conscious in ADR.
Yes,
This
my
has
lords.
been described as a regressive step.
That's right, my lords.
Correct?
Yes, my lords.
But-
I'm so obliged.
But it's not a jurisdictional question.
Yeah.
And if it is not a jurisdictional question, with an election process going on, we will not interdict it.
My lords, what has happened is previously also your lordships are aware that petition which came up before this honorable court against the 24, this is the Seema Sharma case, my lords, which is also pending before this court. That order is at page 80, my lords. There your lordships had appointed a high-powered committee to look into the factual aspects, my lords. There were a lot of allegations there as well.
That's why we are pointing out that
Yes.
it's not the first time that this litigation is.
Your lordships are very much conscious how it has been
There are
happening there.
several around. You could at any point of time you could raise this issue.
Yes, my lord.
Appropriate directions, timely directions could be issued at that time.
My lords,
Unfortunately, people have raised that issue.
my lords, page 95 is the election schedule.
But you expect the authorities to do it in a couple of hours?
My lords, if the machines are waiting on the border, my lords, what the ECI is standing, my lords, the standard council is here. If the EVMs are available, my lords, and it can be provided, my lords, all the functionality support which is required for.
ECI does not conduct municipal elections.
No, my lords, absolutely, my lords. I'm not even saying that.
So the person who is conducting the municipal election is not before us.
My lords, it is the state, my lords. It is the,
Does not conduct the election.
my lords, the state election commission. Therefore, the state election commission will have to take a call, my lords.
So that authority is not before us.
My lords, we'll serve them immediately. Your lordship have it.
Why should we?
Yes, my lords.
We would have gone into that
Yes.
if you had pointed a jurisdictional error.
My lords,
But in the absence of a jurisdictional error,
yes, my lords.
an unwise choice
Yes.
is not something which will persuade us to destabilize an election.
So, my lord, therefore, your lordships may see page 97 is the decision that they take. Would my lords kindly see whether that decision, is there any application of mind at page 97 when they decide?
We cannot
Now, my lords, kindly see what has happened.
whether it is without application of mind, whether unwise, etc.
Yes, my lords.
It is the ultimate master of elections is the election commission, the state election commission.
Yes, my lords.
If the state election commission did not have the power
Yes, my lords.
to go into a paper ballot
Yes.
election, we would have injuncted.
Then your lordship therefore may see the act and the rule. Would my lords kindly see the rules which have been amended in the state of Punjab, my lords? Kindly see the rules. My lords, 48A, but also with that, my lords, may I just pass on the act and the.
That said that 48A will be in preference to Rule 52 and other rules, we would have agreed with you. They are together.
Now, my lords, in the rules, my lords, if the rules are saying section 2N is on the voting machine, my lords, what will be? And that has been amended.
That only shows that if the election commission chooses to go for EVM voting machine, it
Yes.
is within its powers. But the ballot paper election has not been deleted from the scheme of the municipal act or the municipal rules. So it is open to the election commission to take a choice between ballot paper or EVM. We are also in agreement with you. The election commission is required to take into consideration the observations in the ADR judgment. that
Yes, my lords.
It is a regressive step to go back.
That's right, my lords.
Correct?
That's right, my lords.
On the point of a regression or an unwise step,
Yes.
after the election process has commenced, it would be extremely inadvisable to injunct or to regulate that election process. We can make observations for future elections. That is all.
Therefore, my lords, 48, your lordships may see, 48A has been added, my lords. 48, would my lords see the scheme of the rules which has been brought out?
Page 7, you have seen that.
Yes, my lords. And therefore, my lords, if having brought in 48A, my lords, in view of the judgment of your lordships, my lords, in view of the judgment and the amendment of the rules, my lords, therefore the state if there is no basis for it, has to follow the EVM process, Mullahs. And it cannot go back to the ballot papers, Mullahs. Why, Mullahs? Because your lordships have seen that there have been serious instances where violences have been taking place, Mullahs. Booth capturing is being taken place, Mullahs. How do we stop this, Mullahs, in the current scenario? Your lordships have already seen the Bengal elections,
The
Mullahs.
law and order machinery would fail,
Yes,
then even EVM is not going to help.
Mullahs. I bow down on that, Mullahs. That law and order is a completely separate issue. But, Mullahs,
And if they fail, one should take very serious notice of it. That's
yes,
what-
Mullahs, but the booth capturing fact, Mullahs, which your lordships have seen over the years,
that
how and in
that
what
order
manner
is
it has
not-
happened,
if
Mullahs.
Booth capturing takes place, that
Yes.
amounts to failure of law and order.
Yes, Mullahs.
So that-
Yes, Mullahs.
That's what we are saying, that
Yes.
you will have to ensure it.
Absolutely, Mullahs. That is both a
Elections, are you appearing, madam, for this state?
No, my lord. I'm in the
Next month.
next.
But
For the election
at
commission.
least for future elections, now you adhere to your amended rule.
India, my lord. ECI. I appear for ECI.
Acha, India. Rental you charge from them?
How much?
Is there any
No, my lord. The only charge that the state election commission has to pay is for the transportation that is involved, my lord. Nothing else.
otherwise don't charge them?
Nothing else.
Let's-
Election commission had framed a policy in 2022 to lend the EVMs to state election commissions, my lord. Accordingly, whenever the requests are made 6 months in advance, we lend it. Here in this case, my lord, the letters were sent only as late as in January, but still the preparations.
So I was only reflecting because for the last year Bar Association election,
Yes, my
the
lord.
machines were called and there were heavy charges which were paid.
Right. But with state election commissions, my lord, election commission doesn't charge anything. As on date, my lord, the EVMs are there in the respective districts, my lord. They have already reached and my instructions are, my lord, that ECI would need at least 3 days for the first level checks and the training that is required to be given.
3 days, then tomorrow is election, then nothing can be done. Sorry,
Mullahs,
it's too late to intervene.
Mullahs, may I just suggest that then, Mullahs, in the process, would my lords consider to appoint some observer to take care of the election which is going on, Mullahs? Some senior IPS officer outside the state, Mullahs.
So see, that was not the prayer before the High Court. You are
No, no,
praying before
Mullahs,
us
your
only.
lordships can always mold the relief to ensure, Mullahs, that the elections happen.
Why are we going to presume an unfairness in an election?
No, Mullahs, I'm not presuming unfairness, Mullahs, but the lordships will have to ensure.
If you are not, then there is no question of an observer.
And the
An
system.
observer is a
request.
very serious intervention. And we are the last persons to do it in an election process.
Mullahs, my learned friend indicates there is an amendment to section 64 of the Punjab Election Act as well, Mullahs. Under the amendment, what your lordships were indicating to me, Mullahs, under the act which has been amended, Mullahs, there also, Mullahs, EVM has been accepted as the norm, Mullahs.
Absolutely right. They are simultaneous
Yes, ma'am.
processes, but they are not exclusionary processes.
Please, Mullahs.
Item 19.
Oblige.
Please, my lord.
पंजाब के स्थानीय चुनावों को लेकर माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने साफ कर दिया है कि चुनावी प्रक्रिया के अंतिम समय में अदालतें हस्तक्षेप नहीं करेंगी। हालांकि माननीय अदालत ने ईवीएम के इस्तेमाल को आधुनिक और बैलेट पेपर पर वापस लौटने को पीछे ले जाने वाला कदम जरूर बताया है, लेकिन राज्य चुनाव आयोग के पास कानूनन मतपत्रों से चुनाव कराने का अधिकार मौजूद है। लोकतंत्र में चुनावी प्रक्रियाओं की विश्वसनीयता को बनाए रखना सबसे महत्वपूर्ण है और माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट का यह फैसला इसी संतुलन को दर्शाता है। इस मुद्दे पर आपकी क्या राय है? अपनी कीमती राय कमेंट्स बॉक्स में जरूर साझा करें। जय हिंद दोस्तों।